Hey Pisces, thanks for stopping by. Let's get into it. Okay, while I'm shuffling, if you like this video, please like or subscribe. It does help grow my channel. So in the past, it looks like there was something happened really quick. This feels like work to me. Put that there. I'm trying to feel what this is because you might have started like a business or like some kind of like side hustle. But this fast movement, it was like towards something that you really, something that made you really happy, I feel like. Okay. If it was like starting your own business or like a side hustle, it really wore you out. It was like, it took a lot of like energy and effort. You probably didn't have time for anything else. It could have been too that in your job, I feel like there was just scrambling in general, but like if you're working and like someone left, so you had to like do their jobs as well or something. There's something about that. But in general, you're like a boss. I mean, like you could very well already be like a manager. Let's see. So in the present, like you're working hard. There might be some like collaboration going on in work too. People probably look up to you. There's like respect there. Okay. And you have like everything you need to be successful, to do your job. But there's something about, oh, what's that word? Like imposter syndrome is what I'm getting. So I don't know if it could be like in the past, if you had to do somebody else's job because they left or something, maybe you feel like you weren't technically qualified for it or something like that. If you started your own business, this might be like something completely new to you, right? Like starting a business is a lot. It's a lot of figuring out what's needed, and you know, it's just different. It's just different than like a 9 to 5. Okay. Okay, there's something here. We're not taking all those. There's like some okay. So multiple things. You could have you could be thinking about leaving your job. Or there's some kind of, let me get one more card. It's almost like you're sad about something. Something to do with like no communication, or you're waiting on communication and it's making you feel, I almost feel like this unwantedness. Like, I think, you know, you're such a boss person. Like you get things done. People probably come to you for help with things because you seem to always know what to do. And so if there is any type of feeling like a lack of communication in the workplace, or you know, suddenly people aren't coming to you for help or something, it might make you feel like a little like, I don't know, unneeded or something like that. It might make you feel like maybe you're not needed at your job or something. I can get another card. Okay, we'll take this one. Yeah, it just feels like, okay, whatever this communication is, whatever this sadness is, the communication, it's going to change soon if it hasn't already. Because there's something there about like structure. I feel like that's what gives you structure in the workplace, is like knowing where you're needed or knowing that you're wanted. So that's going to change. And then it's like moving forward, it's like you have, my goodness, it's like you have your motivation back, your drive back, and that one. Yeah, and you're less emotional about whatever this was. Not to say that you were like overly emotional, that's not what I'm saying. It's just you were feeling a certain way. No, you don't. Okay. Yeah, I almost feel like there's this renewed sense of self as far as like work. And it's like, even though you're moving forward with this newer sense of drive, it's like you're back to where you were, if that makes sense. As far as like, you're not feeling this way. There's nothing it's like there's nothing holding you back anymore. Okay. So moving into the future. Okay. You could be like a nurse or a teacher, or be in some kind of job where you help people in some way, whether that's like a hospital where you're, there's healing going on, or it could even be like some sort of charity. Okay, so there's a couple things. There could be like some sort of bad news about like your employer or about your job in general. I feel like intuitively you're gonna know this before it happens. The other thing that I'm getting is you're moving away from emotions and maybe like the practical side, and using your intuition more, which I understand intuition a lot of times is obviously based on feelings, but this is like separating the emotional feelings you have about certain situations or people so that you can tap into your intuition more clearly. So there is that. I do feel like you're gonna start doing that quite a bit more. Okay. And then it feels like there's a level up here. Let me just see it, because I feel like you're leveling up in work. So it could be, like for example, in the past, if you had to step in and do more work because you were, handling someone else's position also, it's like you actually did learn quite a bit. So it's like, you're leveling up with like your knowledge. Excuse me. If I could shuffle, I just feel like I can't shuffle right now. And then there's also like something new coming in. It could be like a new creative project, or oh, funny. Yeah, it's like you're gonna celebrate something from the past. It's almost like turning something that was difficult into something that you can celebrate, okay? So yeah, it's just like that example where, taking over somebody else's position and having like double the work, that's a difficult thing, right? But you gain knowledge from it, so it's like celebrating. That's just an example, but okay, and then this new creative thing. Okay. Okay, so there might be something new coming in. Something's ending. So I feel like whatever is taking up a lot of your time is going to end, because this project here feels like a good thing, okay? But I don't think you're going to be excited about it, at least not in the beginning. So if it's like for work, like it could be like some sort of expansion for your business. So even though you're not looking forward to it, it's a really solid plan. Like it's a really good idea. You know, you're going to benefit from it. If it's for work, same sort of thing. You may have been given this project by your boss, and again, it just feels like out of your realm, you know. Like you're the best person for it, but you're not necessarily like the best person to do it. Does that make sense? In your head. So if this is at work, it's like it makes sense that you were asked to do this because you're the best person for the job at work. But that doesn't mean like if they hired somebody specifically to do this project, like that might make more sense. There's something about that. Oh, let's get an oracle card just to close the reading. Okay. So yeah, this is just a ton of work stuff going on. And like whatever this creative project is, try to go into it with a really good attitude. It's gonna end up better than you think. I really do believe that. It might not seem like it in the moment, but I feel like it's something like that you can put on your resume. Like it is something that's going to benefit you. So just try to go in with a good attitude. Okay. So you have number 5, celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. So yeah, I think whatever this stuff is from your past, especially like if you did start a new business, like it just feels like this is a lot in here, for work or business or whatever it is. But you are moving into like some new things, a level up, new project, using your intuition more. So just, yeah, try to have an open mind with all of this and see the best in everything. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I hope that helped, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you.